It's one of those cars where the more juice you give it, the more it surprises you and the more you want to give it some more. 2, 1, silence before the storm. And the thing is, that wasn't full throttle. Ladies and gentlemen, Morty is back. And I got my hands on a 2023 C8 Corvette. And naturally, you guys know that this car terrifies me. It scares me because I remember when I drove a Silverado, I'm like, you know what? Maybe they share engines with the Corvette. I want to drive a Corvette now, see what it's like. I've driven a Corvette, and this car is a damn Chico, guys. It's hard to explain. But the best way I can say is think of a Ferrari for a fraction of the price, for the looks, similar performance, crazy exhaust note that I'm gonna actually do a remote start on it right now. But then this thing is born. This thing is a monster on wheels. We're gonna do a remote start on this bad boy. But I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm gonna give it a little rev test. But again, this is not the flat plane V8. This is the cross plane V8. 490 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque, mid-engine layout, and this thing is rear-wheel drive with an 8-speed automatic transmission. This is the first generation of Corvettes that does not come with a manual transmission. Crazy as that may sound, but that is how it is. As you know, we got our frunk. There you go. We got our trunk. So let's hop in. And yes, you can take the top off. I prefer the look with the top on, but handle is right here. This is one of those cars because usually when I'm reviewing cars, I have my headphones in because unfortunately, as I am a slightly smaller channel, I review a little bit of more boring cars. So getting to drive something like this, my headphones are completely off so my ears can listen to the symphony. And so will yours. Foot on the brake, let's give this thing a little rev test. Guys, I'm telling you right now, it don't get better than this. It really doesn't. It really doesn't get better than this. I'm gonna put my phone back here. We got Bose system. We got camera number 2, which is about to die. So let's go for a drive. The thing I've realized when driving mid-engine sports cars is the visibility is kind of compromised. That's why I have those little extra mirrors. It's like a jet landing on top of you. It's an orchestra. It's a monstrosity just waiting to be unleashed. People don't understand that Corvette has been out here cooking lately. They've been making some excellent vehicles. It's one of those cars where the more juice you give it, the more it surprises you and the more you want to give it some more. Ah, 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds. Rear-wheel drive. Like, fellas, I am telling you, this is a monster. This is terrifying. And crazy enough, this is America's second most deadly car. Second only to the Hyundai Venue, funny enough. But this is America's second most deadly car. And from what I've experienced driving this thing, is that the deadliness comes from the power and the fact that this thing tends to understeer when you are moving kind of quick and taking a corner kind of fast. So yes, when you push this car to its limits, it's gonna test you in the most brutal of ways, because most people don't know how to correct an understeer in a mid-engine sports car. It's new to them. So when they have to quickly think on their feet, it gets sketchy. That's the best way I can tell you. But funny enough, Chevy says this is for safety purposes, the reason the car understeers. Again, Chevy says it is for safety purposes. The reason is we have two alignments. Really, we have a street alignment and a track alignment. So this one is the street alignment, meaning this one would tend to understeer. The track alignment has -3 on camber, making it oversteer instead of actually understeer. So that does improve the handling quite a bit. But overall, guys, this thing is a cheat code on wheels. It's not fair for everybody else out there. You get supercar performance without having to pay super crazy, egregious supercar money. You get the theater that everybody loves out of a supercar. You get the looks. And people give you a lot of thumbs up, is what I've noticed. So we're gonna do a quick, decent acceleration. 3, 2, 1. Silence before the storm. And the thing is, that wasn't full throttle, because as much as I would love to just abuse this car, I don't want to though. The exhaust, the noise, you would have so much fun in first, second, and third gear. And I'm not even letting it redline. That's another thing I'm doing. So you can see why these cars quickly become one of America's deadliest cars out there. Because of the power and the price tag. They are this is an entry level one. That's another scary thing people have to realize. This is just an entry level. And it is a sobering car. It makes you realize, like, I love the gift Chevy has given to me. Let me chill out and talk to you guys for a second. I love the gift that Chevy has given to us regular people, because most people will never have the experience to drive a mid-engine supercar, and Chevy has given it us for a pretty decent price. And again, you can daily drive this thing. I put it in the more tamer settings right now. I've put it in the more tamer settings right now. So right now, we can calm down and take it easy. But you can see why this car is deadly for a lot of people. Because the power, like my hands are shaking, the power, the delivery, the performance this thing offers to you is egregious. It is unmatched. Especially for the price tag. You can walk into your dealership and buy this thing without having to wait for allocations. You don't have to wait 3 months. None of that extra stuff. You just walk in, cash in hand, give it to them. Congratulations. You're driving one of the fastest cars on the road. Legally, of course. Because again, 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds isn't a joke. And I don't know why some people don't want to give the Chevy its dues. That yes, it is a supercar, but some people say, oh no, it's a very, very high-end sports car. I would say, nah, I'm gonna give it its dues. This bad boy is a supercar. And this is just a quick little reminder and little review that Chevy's out there doing some crazy thing. They've just released the ZR1X. They've released the ZR1, an all-wheel drive Corvette. They have the E-Ray. They have so much going on for them. It is just mwah. It's not bad. It's not bad at all what Chevy is doing out there. And again, let's talk about the livability of this car. Just regular driving, because we've done a little bit of performance driving. You guys heard it. You guys experienced it without me having to go fairly level speeds, because I really want to avoid that, because it's very, I have to stress it very hardly. It is very, very easy to hit those kinds of speeds and get in a lot of trouble. So what I am saying is that even daily driving, you have a lot of space. The only other car with a frunk that has a slightly bigger frunk than this one is, I'm pretty sure, the Cayman. Slightly bigger. But for the performance and all the looks you get, because I get a lot of people out here driving Caymans. A lot of people are driving the older generation of the C6 Corvette, the C5 Corvette, the C7 Corvette. So you get a lot of attention from the Corvette community because, again, there's just more Corvettes out there driving around and doing their stuff. So essentially, you become one of them. And yes, I am a younger guy driving this, and people are still out there waving at me. People are still out there. You see that? That's what I love about these cars. Everybody, the older generation, the boomers who grew and fell in love with these cars, I have become one of them. Now I gotta get me some New Balance sneakers, because I do need some more comfortable shoes when I'm driving more sportier cars. When I'm driving regular cars, I can drive with regular shoes. But when I'm driving sportier cars, I desperately need some proper shoes to do that for me. And yes, it is very daily drive, but right now we're in 4-cylinder mode, cutting off most of the power and just giving us that quiet, more elegant noise factor. It's not fair. This car really isn't fair. It's a cheat code. I keep saying this time and time again. This car is a cheat code. And as I'm just driving in a residential area, you will never hear me coming until I do something like this and I put it in the sportiest setting and just downshift. The car is anticipating, it's ready. The gearing ratios is so short. Everything is a performance when you put it in sport mode, and it becomes a completely different monster that I just love. I love it. I can see why people spend good money to get these things, and I honestly can't even blame them. It's beautiful. The looks, the performance, the power, everything is just bravo. Chevy made a masterpiece with this one, and I cannot wait to review anything faster than this. I cannot wait to review the CR1, for example, or as the British say, the ZR1. I can't wait to review the flat plane version of this car, because this one still has that muscle car grunt, while the flat plane has that exotic car pitch and scream. That is the difference. And as you can see, we've chilled out, we've taken it easy. But anyway, guys, this has been Morty in a very, very short. This is like a little love letter to Corvette. Corvette, keep doing what you're doing. I love it, and keep it pushing, man. Keep doing it. Anyway, guys, take care. Peace.